What's going on, Alabama fans? My name is Chris Daughtery. This is the Alabama Football Report. We've got a loaded show on tap for you guys today. First thing, we're going to talk about some of the Elite 11 buzz coming out of Day 2 with Keelon Russell, Alabama's 2025 quarterback commit. Kaliq Lockett just wrapped up his official visit with the Crimson Tide. He had been in Tuscaloosa since Monday, and he told both 247 Sports and On 3 a lot of good things about Alabama. We're also going to break down the 12 upcoming official visitors for Alabama this weekend. But before we get into today's show, I want you guys to do something for me. Go ahead and share today's video for me. It's pretty simple. Just go down, click that share button, click the X icon, tag me at Chris Chat Sports. Everybody that shares the video and tags me on Twitter, I will retweet it, give you guys some love and a shout out. Just go ahead and click post on that Twitter icon. Share today's video so all your Alabama friends and fans can get in and know what's going on with the Alabama Crimson Tide. Day 2 of the Elite 11 finals out in California, and Keelon Russell has impressed again, putting up a solid performance on Day 2. He's done a very good job from all reports so far out in California. The 247 Sports Day 2 quarterback rankings go like this. It's pretty much the same guys as yesterday that we included from On 3's quarterback rankings, just in a different order. Tavien St, Clair, the Ohio State commit, he was ranked number 1. He was the Day 2 MVP. Keelon Russell, on Day 1, he was number 3. Day 2, he moves up to number 2. Husan Lonstreet, the Texas A&M commit, at number 3. Deuce Knight, another quarterback that I really like in this class, the Notre Dame commit, ranked at number 4. And Ryan Montgomery, the 4-star Georgia commit, ranked at number 5. This is from Andrew Ivins of 247 Sports. These are his rankings, so shout out Andrew for that. This is what Andrew said about Keelon Russell's Day 2 performance at the Elite 11 finals. He said Keelon Russell scored 41 points during his pro day. A limber athlete, Russell plays with plenty of energy. He flashes the ability to not only dial up the velocity, but also layers the football when needed. Russell might be the second youngest signal caller in attendance, but he looks like one of the top passers in the class through 2 days. Keelon Russell was not shy about putting juice on his passes during his pro day session. The Alabama commit continues to flash a live arm, delivering with impressive zip throughout the workout. He rebounded from a shaky sequence at the beginning of the script to deliver 11 straight passes on target. And then Charles Powers of On 3 also had to say this about Keelon Russell's Day 2 performance. He said Russell's comfortability in working from under center wasn't quite the level of some others and likely influenced some of the early misfires. With that said, the arm and his natural physical talent continues to stack up well within the group, especially once he got in the groove on Wednesday night. Keelon Russell has done a very good job so far from all reports at the Elite 11 finals. He is a 4-star recruit so far right now in this 2025 class. Number 38 player overall, the number 6 quarterback, and the number 10 player from the state of Texas. Now, that 38 overall ranking is so close to that 5-star, category for Russell. Usually it's about that top 32 by December gets that 5-star rankings. So I want to know from you guys in the comments section. I know there's a lot of Alabama fans out there that are film nerds and watch all the huddle tapes from all the guys that are being recruited by Alabama. So where do you guys think that Keelon Russell is going to land in the final 2025 quarterback rankings? Let me know in the comments section. It is the pinned comment on today's video. So if that ad comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Go down there and let me know where you guys think Keelon Russell is going to land in the final 2025 quarterback rankings. Kaliq Lockett also visited Alabama, started on Monday, wrapped it up on Wednesday. He's also going to be taking an official visit to Texas coming up this weekend. And, man, it sounds like Lockett was very impressed by Alabama. This is what he told 247 Sports about his visit to Tuscaloosa. He said, "I might have a new leader. I'm not going to lie. Alabama definitely made a jump in my recruitment. I can't wait to see how things play out. The Texas visit is definitely going to be crucial. After my Texas visit on Sunday, I'm going to drop my commitment date. I'll have that list narrowed down, and it'll possibly be about 3-4 schools that's probably going to be on the table." Now, Lockett is one of the top wide receivers in this class. He's a 5-star recruit, which I know many of you guys really love to see that. He's the number 17 overall player, the number 3 wide receiver in this class, and the number 6 player from the state of Texas. Now, Alabama wasn't originally on Lockett's radar. These are the schools that he's taken official visits to. LSU back on May 31st, Texas A&M on June 7th. He just wrapped up an official visit this past weekend with Florida State, and it was really after that Keelon Russell commitment to Alabama that Lockett decided, Alabama needs to get in the fold in my recruitment. So he went ahead and scheduled a midweek visit from this past Monday to Wednesday, and then he's going to be wrapping up his official visits going to Texas this weekend. This is what Lockett told On 3 about his official visit this weekend with the Crimson Tide. He said it was amazing. He, being Kalen DeBoer, didn't have to tell me I'm a priority for him and the staff. They showed me that. That's what I like about Alabama. I know it's late in the process a little bit, which really it's not late at all in the process, but for these official visits is, kind of on the later end. But Alabama is no different than my other top choices that I have right now. I'm definitely seriously considering Alabama. People should not sleep on Alabama in my recruitment. I'm excited for how my recruitment is going to shape up. Now, Keelon Russell, like I said, Alabama got into his recruitment late, but they are absolutely in it. He said it right there. Alabama is now possibly a new leader in his recruitment. So I want to know from you guys in the comments section right now, what is the % chance that Alabama has in landing Kaliq Lockett in this 2025 recruiting class? A couple weeks ago, probably not so much, but I think now they're in a pretty decent spot. Make sure you guys check out Fanatics. They are a sponsor on today's show. You can get up to 30% off on your Alabama jerseys. Just go to chatsports.com/Alabama jersey. You can get customizable jerseys. You can get the crimson. You can get the white. You can put whoever's name on there you want. Shoot, you can put your name on there if you guys want. You can also check out some of the alumni jerseys on there as well. Just go to chatsports.com/Alabama jersey. That link will be in the comments section and the description of today's show. There will also be a little clickable link right over there in the corner that you guys can click on. One more time, that's chatsports.com/Alabama jerseys. We're going to go through these a little bit quicker than normal. I'm not going to really break down most of these guys. We've talked about them a lot. The official visitors coming up this weekend for Alabama, June 21st through the 23rd. These are the 3 guys that are currently committed at Alabama already in this 2025 class. Abdul Sanders, he's a 4-star linebacker, number 261 overall, and the number 31 linebacker in this class. Luke Metz, fresh off a visit from Georgia, but he's still 1,000% locked in with the Crimson Tide. He's ranked number 289 overall and the number 34 linebacker in this class. And then one of the 2 defensive line commits currently for Alabama, Antonio Coleman. He's a 4-star defensive lineman, number 141 overall, and the number 19 defensive lineman in this class. And Coleman, he's kind of one of those guys, he was committed to Bama. He flipped to Auburn, flipped back to Bama. So we'll keep an eye on his recruitment. He says he's locked in, but we'll see what happens. You know how some of these recruits can be. Make sure you guys are subscribed right here to the Alabama Football Report. We got 158 new subscribers in the month of May, and I want to beat that in the month of June. It is a slower month, so it is understandable that we're not getting as many of those subscribers, but we are 86 subscribers away from that mark. We're currently at 72 through the first 19 days so far of June. So make sure you are subscribed right here to the Alabama Football Report. The next 4 names on this list are massive names that Alabama really, really wants in this 2025 class. Caleb Cunningham, 5-star wide receiver. We've talked about him a lot. Number 13 overall in this class, number 2 wide receiver, and the number 1 player from the state of Mississippi. Dejon Lee, 5-star cornerback, number 22 overall, number 4 corner in this class, and the number 1 player from the state of California. Now, he plans on committing on June 28th. So we will keep you guys updated. If anything changes on that, I would assume, being a 5-star guy is probably not going to change that commitment date. But we've seen crazier things. Justice Terry, 5-star defensive lineman, just recently decommitted from USC and immediately scheduled an official visit with Alabama. He's the number 7 player overall, the number 2 defensive lineman, and the number 2 player from the state of Georgia. Ty Jackson, he's a 4-star linebacker, number 97 overall, the number 12 linebacker in the 247 Sports composite rankings, and the number 13 player from the state of Florida. Now, On3 also has Ty Jackson listed as the number 1 linebacker in the class per their rankings. So a little bit difference on the rankings for Ty Jackson, but I really like him. He's a really, really good talent. So we'll see what happens. 4 big names right there for the Crimson Tide coming in this weekend. The next 5 names coming up on our list here, Derek Meadows. He's a 4-star wide receiver, number 62 overall in this class, the number 9 wide receiver, and the number 1 player out of the state of Nevada. It's always nice to get the number 1 player out of any state on campus. Josiah Sherman, he's a 4-star defensive lineman, number 229 overall, number 28 defensive lineman. He's been on campus before. You see his picture right there in the Alabama uniform. He's a number 20 player from the state of California. Damian Shanklin, he's a 4-star edge rusher, number 14 overall, the number 11 edge rusher in this class. Another number 1 player in the state, that being from the state of Indiana. He plans on committing on August 29th. Again, we'll see what happens there. Alabama, though, has already gotten 7 recruits in this 2025 class to commit after their official visits. So we will see what happens with him. Micah DeBose, another big-time name, an in-state guy for Alabama. He's a 4-star offensive tackle, number 89 overall, the number 8 offensive tackle in this class, and the number 8 player from the state of Alabama from Viger High School. And then the last guy, Floyd Bocard, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He's a 3-star defensive lineman, number 604 overall, so a little bit lower in the rankings, but he is the number 62 defensive lineman in this class and the number 83 player from the state of Florida. He currently plans on committing on July 20th. So if any of those guys decide they're going to move up their commitment date, we'll have a short for you guys. And I assume if anybody plans on moving up their commitment date, there will also be predictions from 247 Sports and On3. So we'll let you guys know if anything changes on that. I want to know from you guys in the comment section right now, does Alabama land another commitment after this weekend's official visitors come in? Like I said, they've already had 7 so far with the first 3 weeks of official visits, this being the 4th week. Can Alabama get another one to commit? Or maybe even 2, 3? That would be nice too. Type Y for yes or N for no. Let me know right now in the comment section.